Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're all okay. I am here today to make a memory wire bracelet. Can't say my words again today. A memory wire bracelet in monochrome grey. Yes, grey again. Bane of my life. I'm not a great grey fan. Um, but my friend's daughter wants a grey bracelet, so that's what I've got to do. So I've got some memory wire here. I have actually got I only want 3 strands, but I've sort of cut 4, a little bit extra because I like to make sure that when I cut it, that my ends sort of meet here instead of round here. I always end up with them round here. I don't know why. Maybe because it's bigger, because my wrists are bigger and it stretches it out more. But yeah, I just wanted a bit more overlap so I don't cut it in the wrong place. So I've actually got, I think, 4 rounds there and I only need 3. And I've put an earring backing on the end again because of how the beads are going to lay and whether my friend's daughter is not I would say she's got an average size wrist, so and mine is a bit bigger than average, so yeah, I'm not sure whether it's just because I'm putting it on my wrist and my wrist is stretching them out, making the ends meet at the sides rather than I like them down here. Don't know why, but yeah, anyway, you do it how you want to do it. So that's my memory wire. This is my centre row that I've been sort of sitting here fiddling with. And then I've got these pearls, a darker, these are 6 mil, these are 8 mil. I think these are 8 mil. Yep, these are 8 mil, and they're clear with a grey tone on one side. Excuse my hands, I've got eczema. And then they're clear on the other side. See that? They're really pretty and sparkly. And then I've got these little tiny, let's see what size these are. Yeah, 5 mil crystal uh, Bondel beads that I'm going to add in. And then I've got a mixture of these tiny little spacer beads and these bigger spacer beads as well. So, and then these, yeah, they're 8 mil and these are 6. Okay, so I know what I'm doing with my centerpiece, and I'm not going to try and go in any kind of pattern. I'm just going to string it all on and see what it looks like. Make sure I get a full round of each strand. So I'm going to start with the pearls. Well, actually, I'm going to start with one of these tiny little crystals. And then, oh, start again. A little crystal, a small grey pearl, dark grey pearl, then one of these tiny little spacer beads, and then a bigger pearl, and then another spacer bead, a small grey pearl. Am I on camera? A small grey pearl and another crystal. So that's my sort of pattern that I'm going for. Ooh, get it all together so you can see it. And I'm just going to repeat that along till I get a full strand. So a crystal, oh, a crystal, a little pearl, a little spacer, a big pearl, a little spacer, a grey pearl, dark grey pearl, and another little crystal. Okay, and I'm going to, oh, I've ended up with 2 crystals there. Oh well, never mind, I'll do that again. That could be my pattern. So I want another crystal, a small dark grey pearl, a spacer bead, a bigger pearl, a spacer bead, a smaller pearl, and a crystal. Okay, so that's my pattern. Start again. Crystal, small pearl, spacer bead, big pearl, spacer bead, oh, small pearl, and a crystal. Let that drop all the way down. See how far that's gone. I want to get that all the way to the end. Got a crystal there, look, needs to go down. Okay, so that's about half a loop, just over. So I'm going to repeat that again. A crystal, a small grey pearl, a small spacer bead, a big pearl, a spacer bead, a little pearl. Oh, that's got a funny bit on it, I don't want that. And my crystal. Make sure that's right. Yep. So I'm going to let that fall too. And I might do one more round of those. Not round as in that, but maybe 2. Let's have a look. So repeat the pattern. Your crystal, your pearl, spacer. Oh, make sure it's on there. Big pearl, spacer. No, spacer, big pearl. Oh, confusing myself. Little spacer, a little pearl, and our crystal. So that should give us a nice full round. Just let it fall down all the way. So can you see there? That's gone round a full loop. This is where I'm going to put my loop in at the end. So now I'm going to do my centre row and see how that looks. I am debating. Oh no, I'm getting in a right mess here. What have I done? Right, there's my end. I've twisted it all up, look. This is the only thing with memory wire. You have to keep it in order, otherwise it's a nightmare. Okay, that one's coming through there. So, where's my crystal? There it is, look. That's better. See, when I put it on, it's going to distance itself a bit more. So that's why I'm debating on putting on another round. But first, I am going to put my centre row on and see what that looks like first. So let's start this side. I've got another tiny little crystal. I've got two of these half coated things. I've got a spacer bead. Same spacer bead as I was using on the pearls. And then I've got this darker grey bead with another spacer bead. And then I've got this bluey grey. These are from Jessie James. I should have said this is from my stash. These are from my stash. These are from my stash. And all these are Jessie James beads, apart from these bead caps and these. But everything else is Jessie James beads. Okay, so, and then I want, these are again Jessie James beads as well. These tiny little round. They're slightly different. They haven't got any texture on these like these ones have. Okay, so I'm using that. Oh, I am if I stop dropping them. Where did that go in there? Okay, so I'm putting that on. This little grey crystal again. Oh, I'm a bit dropsy today. And then the other one of the spacers. And then this gorgeous cube from this wolf grey Jessie James beads collection, which is a new one that I got recently. So then what did I do next? This spacer, this Crystal Wandell AB spacer, my bigger grey bead, my grey crystal. This is about, yeah, this is 8mm, but it's not coated like that one. Okay, so that's that one. And then I've got this rhinestone rondelle. I'm hoping it's going to sit nicely there. Then I've got another half coated. This is a Jessie James one. That's going on. And then I'm putting on this spacer bead from my stash. And then I'm putting on a bead cap. This Jessie James bead. Another bead cap for the other side. And then this bead cap. And then I'm just going to go back the other way and repeat the pattern. That one, that one, that one. Let me just check here. That one, that one. So then I want the grey. Then I want the rondelle. Then I want the cube. And then I want the little spacer. Right, I need to move that down so I can see the other side. Okay, so cube. Can't remember my pattern. Go back down, you. And you. Let's just get everything down so I know I'm in the right place. Okay, so cube. And then the little spacer. And then the crystal. The bigger crystal. That's not it. It's that one. Is it? Sorry, I'm just checking my crystal. Cube. Oh, it is coated. Oh, I'm doing it right. It's okay. Ignore me. Cube, that one. Then the grey blue one. But I need a little spacer. These are the textured ones again. So the spacer, the grey blue one, the spacer, then 2 crystals. Oopsie. Have I missed a spacer somewhere? I seem to have an extra one there. Oh well, we'll check in a minute. That and that. And then that and that. That. I've done that wrong. I've done that wrong. I just need to take these last 2 off. Because this grey bead goes on first. Let's get that down. So the grey bead, then the spacer, then the 2 crystals, and then the small crystals. Okay. I'm checking where that ends. That looks okay. It's a nightmare trying to keep these in order. Right, okay. I'm just checking that it's ending there. It's quite nice actually, isn't it, for grey? Right, okay, I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to finish with I don't need them. I want these spacers. I don't know if I need all of them, but so, and then I'm just going to finish with these crystals, I think, and then maybe some more at the end. So I've already got 2 crystals on, so I'm going to put on 2. Then I'm going to put on one of these barrel-y type spacer beads. One for the floor. And then I'm going to put on 3. And these, because I'm not sure I've got enough. Then I'm going to put on another 3. And one of these. Let's let that drop. See what that looks like. Yeah. Okay. So 3 more again. 1, 2, 3. Another spacer, barrel spacer. Another 3. 1. 2, 3, and a barrel. And I'm just going to check to see where that is. All these little ones stuck in the barrels. Okay. So push that down. Where's my end? There it is. So I still, yeah, need to go round. So I'm going to put on 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3, then one of these, then 2 more of these, and 2 of these. And let's see how far that's got us round. Okay, so I'm holding it there. And yeah, that's got me round. Look to my... Oh, sorry, can you still see? Don't know what's going on. So that brings me round again so that it meets. Okay. I'm just debating whether to put another crystal on this end as well, because that's only got one. And what I am going to do, I'm going to hold it and put it on. Where's the front? That's it. Get it in the right position. Okay, that could come round a bit. Yeah, I think that's going to be alright actually, so I'm going to finish it there. I am going to cut my wire with my actually I'm going to make sure all my beads are down first, and that I'm cutting it in the right place. Okay, so I'm going to cut it about there, I think. And then I've got these bead along sturdy bales, so I think I'll make a big one because I've got some charms to put on. And I am gonna, what I do is I push it with my thumb and then turn this around until it meets the other side, like so. Okay, and I'm going to make sure that that is nice and closed and straight. Okay, just squish that. Right, so that's one side, and I've bent that a little bit, so I'm just going to use my pliers and twist it around a bit. That's it. Okay, so this is my end. I'm going to take my earring back off, and I am going to put another crystal on. And hopefully I might have to change the size of that loop on the other end, but we'll see. So try and hold it straight, get it in your pliers, and push with your thumb and turn your wrist. And as you can see, that is there, that's a better loop. So I'm going to take a little bit off here, just a little bit, just to make the loops a bit more in line. Make sure you don't lose all your beads. Do you know what? Them mummy wires I've got are absolutely useless. These are old ones, so. Okay, so that's that done. And I'm just bringing my loop into the centre there. Like that. Right, you don't want it so tight that it's going to break your bead, so pull that up a bit, that's better. Oh, banging everything around. Don't want that, don't want that. So that's my grey monochrome memory wire bracelet. Oh, look, that sits perfectly. Oh, no it don't, you see, I've lost my end again. Where is it? Why does that always happen? There, it's right up there. See, how does that happen? Is it because I've got a bigger wrist? I think it must be. Oh, let's put my beads away before they all end up on the floor. Well, I'm presuming she's going to have a skinnier wrist than me, so it shouldn't be a problem, but, you know, she can always send it back to me and I can adjust it. But it's really pretty. I'm quite surprised I like it, actually, because, as I said, I'm not a grey... Turn that round. I'm not really a grey person, so... But I really like that. See, and when it's off my wrist, you can see that it's in the right sort of place at the bottom. I know the bigger beads, you know, give you a bit of extra room, but yeah, I'm sure her wrists will be a lot skinnier than that. So, yeah. So I'm going to have my charms on now. I've got some jump rings somewhere. So I've got 3 charms. And I've got this is a Jessie James bead little tassel. I've got this little key charm from my stash. Tiny little key. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put them together on one side. So I'm going to open my jump ring. Put on my tassel. Put on my key. Find my loop. And drop it. Where's my ring gone? Oh, it's here, look. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Right. Start again. My tassel. My key. My loop. And close that up. Make sure it's closed properly. Okay, so that's one. I'll put that down the bottom. And then on this top loop, I've got this really lovely, she'd love this, she loves things like this. So I'm going to put this on here, but I need to remove the little flip, the lobster clasp from it. So I'm going to take this jump ring off because it's quite a thin little one. I don't want that. And I'm going to use my jump ring because it's a bit stronger. And I'm going to put that on, find my other loop and close that up and make sure it's closed. Clonking around again, didn't I? So that's it. Nice and easy. Look how pretty. I love that shoe. And then the little tassels and the key. I wanted a bigger tassel, but I didn't have one. I could make one, but yeah, not in the mood to do that. So that is my gorgeous grey monochrome sparkly memory wire bracelet, and I think she's going to love it. So there you are, ladies. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I've got the weekend to myself. So I will probably be back tomorrow because as I said in my last video, I want to make myself a blue stack of bracelets. So I've sort of grabbed all the beads and everything. So I might do that tomorrow. So have a lovely weekend, and I will catch up with you soon. Please like and subscribe while you're here, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.